Yeah, this story is about to come full circle. Oh my gosh. I know you're probably like, is Steph live? Yes. And we finally have shout out to Only Heaven Knows on Instagram for sending me this. Because we have to get into it and there's no time to wait. Okay. There's absolutely zero time to wait. So we got to get to this immediately. We have to get to this immediately. Um Child, child. Slide on in, slide. Come on in, hit smash that like button on your way in. Don't be a bunch of ignorant black people. y'all, y'all. I don't have time to upload it to this system. I'm just gonna play it right from my phone. Come on in, y'all. I can't even contain myself. I'm just so shocked. The story has gotten I told you. I told you, I told you, I told you, I told you. I look at the thumbnail. I told you. I told y'all. 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 Did I not tell y'all? Listen, when I tell you, when these celebs be talking, my ears ring because I wish I could pull up my live stream from yesterday. I wish I could pull up my live stream from Sunday. I wish I could pull it up, but let me just get into it. So, do you remember when Nicki Minaj was on Queen Radio? Okay, she was on Queen Radio the other day, and she was talking about how somebody had tried to um do witchcraft on her. And remember, everyone's like, why do you want to investigate that? That's so dumb. I said, because I believe Nikki believes what she heard is true. Whether you believe in hoodoo or voodoo or witchcraft, it doesn't matter. What's important is the person who made the claim believes it. Okay. The person who made the claim believes it. We back again. Hey, no. Yep. So I'm going to play the clip from Nicki Minaj's Queen Radio, and we're about to get into it. And you're probably wondering, why is Azealia Banks on this thumbnail? Now listen.
When talking about it, not only texting about it, but when talking about it to people and didn't know that somebody that was in air reach that knows me very well won't say how. Would you still like that person? Y'all so motherfucking stupid and clueless. Y'all probably still think that person is cool. Imagine your self-esteem being so low.
She said that's so funny.
That you resorting to voodoo and witchcraft as if you don't have to pay it back. Am I?
Or should I have to play that back? Should I have to play that back so y'all can hear it again? I'm gonna play it back so y'all can hear it again because y'all in here in the comments, mumbling and cackling like. I don't care what no one says. Nicki Minaj is funny. I don't care. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Her little phrases be mumbling and cackling. That's just her. That's just her studio sound. She just has sounds. I've been right here. Oh, she's talking to Jennifer. So in this clip, Nicki Minaj states that she talked to someone who was close to her friends, right? Or it's close to her, who's close to another person who stated that this person, this mystery person, Nicki Minaj did not name, is doing voodoo on them. Okay. And Nicki says, how low do you have to be to do something like that? And then Nicki says, you have to know when you do voodoo and witchcraft, it comes back to you. She's right. It does. Now look at this clip from, thank you, shout out to Only Heaven Knows on Instagram for sending this to me. Listen to this clip. You ready? Smash the like button or throw some thumbs up in the chat. Let me know you ready so I can play this clip, honey, because we're going to talk about this clip. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about this clip. Not quite what you think. You're not casting on my TV. Oh, I wonder why. That's unusual. Okay, let's go. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Let's get it. Now, first, you have to read this, okay? This is from Azealia Banks' Instagram 12 minutes ago, okay? She said, laughing my butt off. I lied to you, stupid. Cardi's grandma didn't do witchcraft on you. This is from Azealia Banks. Hold on, let me. This is from Azealia Banks' Instagram. She says, I lied to you. Cardi's grandma didn't do witchcraft on you. Now let's play the sound. Hold on.
Let me tell y'all something. The easiest form of witchcraft is to tell someone that witchcraft is being done to them. Someone with a weak mind, they get paranoid and they start turning on themselves. And that is exactly what is happening. The walls are fucking closing in. The walls are closing in on you. Like you're slipping up, you're doing perks, you're down in the fucking gutter, bitch. You are not as smart as you think you are. I lied. And now you're out here making a fucking fool of yourself. I love to see it.
Ciao. She trolled Nicki and Nicki went on Queen Radio and said it, honey. She went on Queen Radio and said it. She went on Queen Radio and said it. She looks so foolish. She looks so foolish. But I told you guys, I said, there's something to that claim. Nicki says a lot of stuff, but when she makes specific claims, I don't know. There's something about when she talks, I can pull and sparse out statements that she makes that I think deserve investigation. Now, it's funny that Azealia Banks makes this post and no one else was talking about it. I was the only one who posted about it because I said, no one thinks that's unusual. Nobody thinks that's unusual. That's unusual. I made the post right here on my Instagram. It's right here. I even played the post to you so you see it. This is 2 days ago.
But when talking about it to people and didn't know that, when talking about it, not only texting about it, but when talking about it to people and didn't know that somebody that was in ear reach, that knows me very well, won't say how.
Won't say how.
Would you still like that person? Y'all so motherfucking stupid and clueless. Y'all probably still think that person is cool. Imagine your self-esteem being so low. That you resorting to voodoo and witchcraft as if you don't have to pay it back.
That sound, I love that sound. I don't care. Listen.
But as a blogger, I have to know who's out here trying to do voodoo on you. Like for real, who's out here trying to do voodoo on you? You listen. We gonna have to investigate.
We have to.
Now we turn to witchcraft to get rid of.
Because that claim is so powerful. You have to investigate. And people just walked over it like, oh, this is nothing. She's just talking crazy. I'm like, no, she's not. She sounded serious. Turns out she was serious. She did hear that claim from someone. She heard it from Azealia Banks. Azealia Banks stated that she lied to her. She said, I lied. I lied to you. And she said, it's just about knowing that someone's doing witchcraft on you that can mess up your mind. She's so right. Let me get to some of the comments. Felicia said, pay it back. Ooh-wee. This is from Jennifer. Jennifer says, that's crazy. She playing herself. She is. She's, why would you listen to, first of all, you shouldn't listen to, Azealia Banks should be heard. Okay. There's a lot of validity in a lot of things she say. Now, she does say some outlandish stuff. There's a lot of validity to what there's a lot of validity to what Azealia Banks says. But you got to take what she tells you with a literal grain of salt. You know what I mean? Because you have no concept or no idea if she's even telling the truth, you know? But honey, that's wild. That is so wild. I'm going to obviously stay up on this story because that was the last thing she posted. That was the last thing she posted. That was 34 minutes ago. I had to come back for a live broadcast. Y'all had to see it, honey. You said, now I want to see Cardi's granny. I'm pretty sure Cardi B said her grandma lives in Dominican Republic. So you got to hope she gets to Dominican Republic and takes a picture with her granny. You said she's in her head now. Heck yeah. Jennifer Hughes says, hold on, Jennifer. Jennifer Hughes says, that girl loves Satan. Literally, Steph. I wouldn't have trusted Azealia at all. How do you know Azealia Banks isn't the one doing the voodoo? You know what I mean? Like, think about that for a second. How does Nicki not know Azealia Banks? I mean, it's crazy. You're like, Steph, what are we talking about? We're talking about celebrities and voodoo. But how does Nicki not know it's Azealia Banks doing the voodoo? You know what I mean? She just instantly thought Cardi's granny. If someone told me, hey, this person doing voodoo on you, I wouldn't even look at that person. I'd be looking at you. Why are you telling me that? You know what I mean? You said that's what she did. Mm-hmm. And she's laughing. She's cackling. She's mumbling and cackling about it. Azealia, she does? I didn't know that. When I looked at some of her pictures to make the thumbnail really quickly, I was looking at some of Azealia Banks' pictures. Hold on. I'm going to go back. When I was looking at some of her pictures, I was getting witchy vibes. Like this one. That one definitely gives me witchy vibes. And no shade to that. I don't mind witches at all. Like when I look at this image here, it's definitely giving the movie The Craft. I'm getting The Craft from that. So, and that's just me looking at random pictures of her for a thumbnail. This one specifically, she looks so good in this picture. But like, yeah, like it's so crazy to me. Like, why did Nicki question that? You didn't question it was Azealia Banks doing the voodoo? This from hold on. I can actually show the text. This is from Quima. Hey, Quima. Quima says, woo chow. Banks be lying all the time. I would have never believed her. No, it's not that I wouldn't have believed her. I wouldn't believe who Azealia said it was coming from. If Nicki Minaj is from Trinidad, which I think she is, and they have roots in like hoodoo and voodoo and things of that nature, she probably does have a realistic approach to voodoo and witchcraft. You know what I mean? Like she actually believes these things. So I totally believe that. But I wouldn't believe, listen, when someone says, hey, I think this person putting roots on you. Okay. I would probably look at the person telling me that and not necessarily the person they're trying to say did it. It looks like it was a distraction. Is it Jatwan Hampton? Jatwan Hampton says, y'all so nosy. Me too, though. Keisha said, I love her crazy tale self. Me too, I do. Excuse me, this is from Ashley. Ashley says she has been intimidated. She has been intimidated and is deep into it. Mm-hmm. What chicken? What chicken? Excuse me. This is from Queen B. Queen B says, She better not just put that out there before Cardi sue her like she did Tasha K. She ain't gonna sue her. Has Ray J been silent? He been getting his hair done. We ain't heard nothing from Ray J. What's up, Minnesota Mandy? Why do I have hiccups? This is the worst time to have hiccups. We might have to take a short break so I can hold my breath. Oh, we're gonna have to take a short break. Hold on. Hold on. Phew. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Okay, we're back. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. But yeah, so what chicken? Someone said something child, she cut a chicken on live. You lying, Nichelle. You lying. I forgot all about that. I forgot all about that. This is it. This the video. This is a clip from the video. I can't play that video. But here it is. Can you see it? It's kind of a glare, but listen, I know you got me blocked, Nikki. I know you got me blocked, and you'll probably never hear this message, but you need you need to go into a spiritual bath tonight. Okay. Tonight. Okay. I don't know if there's a Barb listening. Okay. But y'all need to tell her she needs to take a spiritual bath tonight. Because this woman practices the Santeria, whatever you name it. And if she's out here calling you, telling you other people are putting roots on you, she's the one putting roots on you. And watching you flail while she... He said, we need to pray for her. I have to agree with you on that. I do. I'm sorry. As much as I cannot stand Nicki Minaj, like, this woman is out here doing with a whole closet full of this. Excuse me? Yeah, no. This woman is clearly putting roots on Nicki. She's coming right at you. She's coming right after you. Like, she's telling you other people are putting roots on you, and it's probably her. That child. She in there killing chickens like Popeyes. Queen B says, why would anyone believe someone that practices witchcraft that someone else is doing root? No clue. If Azealia Banks called me today and said, Steph, I think I know somebody putting roots on you, and I saw this image, like, no, they're not. It's you. And I'm jumping into a hot tub full of herbs and spices like KFC. I'm jumping into a hot tub full of herbs and spices. As soon as Nicki got off the phone with Azealia Banks, she should have jumped into a tub full of herbs and spices. Okay. All 11 of them. All 11 of them. She should have been praying into intercession, honey. She should have been all kinds of stuff. There's no doubt in my, I don't care. Herbs and spices. There's no doubt in my mind that if someone as insane as Azealia Banks is telling you that somebody's putting root on you, you better believe it's Azealia Banks putting root on you. I mean, do we have to go back to this image? And when we even look at this, she's literally laughing at the fact that she lied to Nicki Minaj about putting root on her. She said Cardi's grandmother didn't do witchcraft on you, which is like, I did. And believe it or not, listen, if she's from Trinidad, like she says she is, which I totally believe, honey, you need to jump into a bath with herbs and spices. And light a white candle, child. Light any candle. Okay? Missy, yes. This from Ashley. Ashley says, just because AB isn't popular doesn't mean she's not popular. Could you say that in the back for the nosy bystanders who aren't listening, Ashley? Can you say that in the back? Because Azealia Banks isn't popular doesn't mean she's not spiritually powerful. Azealia Banks doesn't have to put out an Instagram story and say, it's me who's putting root on Nicki. I already believe it. You said, call on to the Holy Colonel. You got to call the Holy Colonel. Azealia bold AF. Yes, she is, Chelsea. Yes, she is. She bold. She bold than a mother. She bold. She is bold. I'm scared. The Lioness Queen. What's up, Lioness? Says, once again, it's the head tilt for me. Child. I'm like shocked. I mean, every time I even look at this, Cardi's grandma didn't do witchcraft on you. That is spooky. We're white all day. Child, I'm not leaving the house. I wonder if Nicki gonna address it. I wonder if she's gonna address it. I have to tweet this. I gotta tweet this because this is insane. This is absolutely insane. This is crazy. This is crazy. Let me get some of your comments. What's up, Cammy on the go? And lied on the granny. Poor granny. What's up, Roxanne? How you doing? You said she needs to call Ghostbusters. You think Nicki Minaj? No. Nicki Minaj doesn't need to call. I don't know why my house is so dark while I'm talking about this. Nicki Minaj does not need to call Ghostbusters. Nicki Minaj needs to hold on one second. You said, dang, what I missed, child. So if you remember, I'll start it for anybody who just joined us. So if you don't feel like rewinding it, we'll just do a quick play-by-play. So Azealia Banks posted on her Instagram story, which I'll play for you in a bit. But prior to that, Nicki Minaj had got on the Queen radio and discussed that she heard through the grapevine from a mutual friend of her and someone else who she did not name that someone was trying to do voodoo on her. And I'm going to play the clip for you now. Okay. So give me 1 second. I always act like I don't know how to use my phone. So here's a clip from Nicki Minaj and Queen Radio. Please listen up. Sorry.
We're talking about it to people and didn't know that somebody that was in air reach that knows me very well won't say how.
She blocked me, so I don't know if the chef is still posting.
Would you still like that person? Y'all so motherfucking stupid and clueless. Y'all probably still think that person is cool. Imagine your self-esteem being so low.
She's so serious.
That you resorting to voodoo and witchcraft as if you don't have to pay it back.
I love that clip. I don't care what y'all say. I like it. I think it's hilarious. I think she sounds good. And the timing of the storm is great. Now, here's what Azealia Banks had to say today. Now, today's Tuesday, and Nicki posted that Queen Radio on Sunday. This is from Azealia Banks. Now, Azealia Banks first posts this on her story and says, I lied to you. Cardi's grandma isn't doing witchcraft on you. Now, listen to this.
Let me tell you something. The easiest form of witchcraft is to tell someone that witchcraft is being done to them. Someone with a weak mind, they get paranoid and they start turning on themselves. And that is exactly what is happening. The walls are fucking closing in. The walls are closing in on you. Like you're slimming up, you're doing perks, you're down in the fucking gutter, man. You are not as smart as you think you are. I lied.
That's from Azealia Banks. Blocked where? St. Hudson, where were you blocked? I'll unblock you. You got to let me know what platform. I got so many. Queen B said, oh, she okay too much. For real. This from Chelsea says, that was all the ammo she needed. Azealia Banks said, do you know the easiest form of witchcraft is to just tell someone's doing witchcraft on them? Because they go crazy. They get stir crazy. That's why Nicki mentioned it on Queen Radio, because it probably was bothering her. I said that. I've already said that. I've said this a million times. People said, no, Nicki's just talking crap. She's lying. I said, no, she's not. The claim is so small and minute that the reason why Nicki Minaj mentioned it is because she believed it to be true. I wish there was a way that I could just teach people how to pick up on clues in like little context. So it makes it easy to investigate claims that people make. So when someone makes a claim, Nicki said a whole lot of stuff in her Queen Radio, but you have to listen to the things she says that you can be able to sparse out and investigate. So it's like, it's so dumb. Why would she mention it? It's so dumb. It's so dumb and small, but she mentioned it because it scared her. That's why Nicki Minaj mentioned it. So even though it was a small claim that no one else picked up on and no one else discussed, the reason why I made a video on it on Instagram is because I'm like, this is a real claim. I don't care what y'all say. You can believe in hoodoo, you can believe in voodoo, you could believe in this, you could dislike Nicki, whatever, but that is a real claim. That's a real claim that really was integral to her. And so I'm like, this has to be investigated. Turns out it did need to be investigated, because just like me listening to that tiny claim, Azealia Banks was also listening to Queen Radio to see if Nicki was going to mention it. And sure enough, she did. That's why Azealia Banks is getting the last laugh. Smash that like button. Almost 200 you in a building. So I love Azealia. I don't love her, but I do like her. I'll say that much. I do like her. And also too, who said they were blocked? They said, why you block me? Tell me where you're blocked. I don't know if that girl came back. Saint Hudson said, why you block me? Saint Hudson, where are you blocked at? You didn't tell us, because we can see your comments. This is from Taurus Season, says, all it takes is is words of intentions. Correct. You're correct. Empty Nester. Hey, Empty Nester says, you said if she believes it, you believe it. That's right. That's right. That's right. I did. You're right. Because she believed it. She definitely believed it. Nicki definitely believed that claim, because why even mention it? Listen, I think Azealia Banks is the one doing voodoo on her, child. You listen, you don't want a witch like Azealia Banks on your bad side, okay? believe what you want to believe or not. Even if you don't believe in voodoo or hoodoo, why would you even want someone to um even be doing that in your presence? I did a live stream the other day on Twitter Spaces, and a bunch of Cardi B fans came in there, and one of them said Cardi B doesn't actually believe in hoodoo or voodoo. Cardi B knows it exists, but Cardi B said in a live stream, I guess they had remembered it. This is what Cardi B said. Cardi B said it's only real if you believe it. I said, oh, so Cardi doesn't dabble in hoodoo? They're like, I don't think so. I said, yeah, that could be true. Now it's funny that Azealia Banks said the same thing. It's only real if you believe it. Just the thought in someone's head is enough to drive them stir crazy. So it's funny that a Cardi B and Azealia Banks made the same claim. And if you ask me, I think it's because, they probably just said put a bug in her ear. They know Nicki's paranoid. Put a bug in, tell her my granny's doing voodoo on her. Obviously it's not true. Just tell her. I want to see what she says. Crazy. This from Taurus Season says, are you going to be discussing the lawsuit Nicki's allegedly against Nosy Hucks? We did on our live stream, so you might have to catch the first one. We did a live stream at 5 o'clock, so we discussed the whole details of the lawsuit. Thanks for asking. Computer scientist, attorney, and hairstylist, triple threat right here, said Nicki back on that BS. Nichelle said, Cardi and Nicki got them roots. You think so? I'm actually on YouTube. I'm on both places, Tara. Hello and welcome. Taurus Season back at it again and says, she just don't openly practice. Most people don't openly practice. Most people don't. So there's a guy on TikTok that calls out voodoo people. What's the guy's name? The whole thing is crazy. It's all crazy. It's all cockamamie. I don't care what no one says. I would not want somebody like Azealia Banks, even just in the presence of me, knowing she practices Santeria, bruja, voodoo, hoodoo, call it what you want, sticks. I don't care what you call it. I wouldn't even want somebody like that in my presence, because if you do something dirty to them, they're just gonna go to their altar. You know what I mean? They're just gonna go to their altar. I don't even want you in my house, okay? Because you can't make those type of people mad, because they don't resort to, meditation. They resort to, chickens and black candles, okay? Thank you. I just, you know what I mean? I just don't be near me. Don't be near me. But I have enough wherewithal that if I was in the presence of a witch, I'm taking a spiritual bath. I don't care if I believe it or not. I'm taking a spiritual bath, honey. Get me in the tub fast and let me go cop some herbs. Because here's the thing about hoodoo and voodoo. You don't need to go to the herbalist store and get all the herbs. The herbs are probably in your cabinet. Get you some turmeric. Get you some oregano. Is that for you basting a chicken? Who cares, right? Get you some cinnamon. Just get you a bunch of herbs and just set your intention. Okay. You can use any herb you like. It doesn't matter. Just set your intention. But Nicki crazy. She buck wild to be getting a conversation like that from Azealia Banks and not taking a spiritual bath right after. Knowing she believes in that stuff. Knowing she believes in it. This is from Kathy. Kathy said, isn't it supposed to be open? Isn't it supposed to be open, but the altar is in Cardi's BS early photos? I don't know what that means. It isn't supposed to be open, but the altar is in Cardi B's early photos. Maybe she got a new altar. She does have another home. Her and Offset did buy a bigger home. Maybe she has a whole room for it. You know what I mean? This is from Tiff Tarot. Hey, Tiff Tarot. Glad you're in here. We're not spiritualists, so we need you. Said it doesn't work like that. In order to put root on a person, you'd have to be willing to give something up of equal value. Didn't Azealia Banks give up her career? At least that'd be equal value to her. That's my question to you, Tiff Tarot. Didn't she give up her music career? That could be a big enough sacrifice to take someone down. You know, who knows? Not Steph giving the recipe. I had to take a spiritual bath Sunday. It was a full moon. I had to. This is from It's Pure Gold, says Tasha K in Africa right now, probably doing voodoo on Cardi Child. You know, she's still mad at losing that lawsuit. Don't say that. I didn't know she was in Africa. This one, Tori says, Cardi does practice, y'all. I know her godfather here in New York, and they are not to be played with. What's her godfather's name? What's her godfather's name? What's up, Kathy says, you do have to trade energy too. Wow, that's great. I want to know her grandpa's name. Computer scientist, attorney, and hairstylist, triple threat. She just changed her name to Triple Threat. Said, that's what I was going to say, child. Yeah, she did give up her career. She did. Did she not? But she seems happy. So maybe that was an equal trade for her. This is from Tiff Terrell. Said, not exactly. Think her career was taken because she did not follow the rules. But how do we know that she didn't give it up? You know, by not following the rules, she chose to give it up. She does have an altar, honey. I don't know if you saw that picture I just showed earlier, but it's full of chickens, and they're not living. Socialite Simone has arrived. Welcome her. Chelsea said, do not put that man. Do not put that man's name in here. Yeah, I feel like we're conjuring him. Yeah, maybe not. Don't even text it to me, please. Don't. Pure Gold said, so you took a spiritual bath just like you should. Because I thought somebody was putting root on me. I still think they are. But I took one because I felt the presence of it. So I just did what my spirit told me to do. Ashley says, Azealia Banks did a really good interview talking about Nicki's power in the industry, being the only female rapper. I think from here she started messing with Nicki. She's probably messing with her mind psychologically, you know, over the years. She said Nicki was on perks. She says she thinks that because Nicki has gotten more and more deranged, that's why she's taken these, you know, prescription drugs. That's her claim. That's alleged. I don't know if that's true. Nicki doesn't strike me as the type of person to be on narcotics, you know. As crazy as she is, I think she's crazy in her own right. I don't think anything is subsidizing her crazy. Does that make sense? But again, that's my personal opinion. This is from St. Hudson. St. Hudson said Cardi had a little money altar and everyone acts like they saw a closet full of goddess. Say Hudson, that's funny. That's funny. No, that's funny. You're right. I don't think Cardi practices it. I just don't think so. She just doesn't strike me as the type that does. You could just tell by the way that she talks and you could just tell by the way she talks. She doesn't talk like someone who's engaged in that. Now, prior to finding out about Azealia Banks, I had an inclination she might dabble in it until you guys told me that she had a closet full of chicken heads. So, but yeah, you're right. Like you see a little money altar, everybody. That's hilarious. Kimby says AB was blackballed by Hollywood men um on the Me Too situation. Oh, was she? I didn't know that. I know she's really good friends with what's her name? Elon Musk's baby mama. I forget her name. She's best friends with her. Kathy says, when I saw Cardi's altar, I knew that she practiced. I think it was just maybe a simple money altar. I would love to know who her grandpa is. Towards season, how do you know her grandpa? Like, do you know him from the neighborhood or her godfather? Do you know him from the neighborhood or do you like know him? Not pills and potions. Y'all a mess. Yeah, no one talks about the fact that Russell Crowe spit in Azealia Banks' face at a hotel party. Or we just all forgot about that. Or did we also all forget that Azealia Banks slept with Dave? She had an ongoing affair with Dave Chappelle. Or we forgot about that too. We just forgetting stuff today. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if y'all know. Russell Crowe and a black woman's face. Why didn't we cancel him? Because his career we just let him go. This is from St. Hudson said, people don't even know if it was Cardi's. She was just in the picture. Yeah. Well, Tori Season says her godfather practices. It doesn't necessarily mean that she does. It just means that she does have proximity to it. Y'all, let me check Azealia Banks' Instagram really quick. Let's see if there's any updates. Ray J is getting on my nerves. He doing Ray J doing everything but going live.
Whether it's the Rolls Royces or whether it's all the Sprinters.
Annoying.
I'm gonna paint my wicks now, machine, cause
just annoying. He doing everything but going live. Okay, let's see if Azealia Banks posted any updates. Hold on. No updates. None. So let me get to some of your comments, and we're gonna head out of here. Let's get out of here, okay? It's late night. This is from AC. AC says, I'm just here. I didn't know Azealia Banks. I don't know who Azealia Banks is. She's a female artist. I'll show you her picture. She's actually really pretty. It's crazy that she's insane. It's her. She's a female rap artist. She does mainly house music. A great picture of her. This is from Danielle. Danielle says she has a very nasty, dark spirit, Nicki. She does. It's probably all the root people putting on her. Last comment of the night, Chelsea says, did anybody watch Tyrese's Instagram video regarding his encounter with the Kardashians? No, what did he say? He gives a brief synopsis. And the final comment of the evening is by Pure Gold. It says Jennifer Hoff's daughter does tarot. I don't know who Jennifer Hoff is on TikTok. So a lot of people do root on Nicki, not just Cardi B. We know Beyonce, the head with. Y'all trying to have a beehive after me, the Barty gang after me, and the Barbs. I can only do one sycophant group at a time. This is the after show. Simone, and you're always late as usual. Female Rap Elite says, oh, wait, Nicki got a dark spirit and Azealia don't. What's ND? She's so amazing. Wow. And Azealia don't. She's so amazing. Wow. I don't know. I don't really know much about Azealia Banks except that she has an altar and she lied to Nicki Minaj about Cardi B's grandma putting root on her. So if you ask me, I think Azealia Banks is the one putting root on Nicki. Yeah, I do. All right, you guys, but let's get out of here. We'll be back for the show tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and the after show. Send us your updates. Text them to me, DM them to me, email them to us. We have a website, nosybystanders.com. You can just leave your tips anonymously there or send them to us on social media. Do not send them on Twitter. My Twitter's down. I don't know what happened. I changed my profile picture to Nicki Minaj. All of a sudden, my Twitter's gone. Okay. Do not send any, do not send any tips to Twitter. I have not been able to log into my Twitter account for approximately 10 hours. So I think Nicki Minaj got my Twitter account. This is the last image I posted. I changed my profile picture to Nicki Minaj, and then bam, I'm no longer able to log in. So I don't know what happened. I think the barbs got me. Okay. I'm gonna quit trolling on the internet. All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for the Nosy Bystanders Live, and then the after show. So if you got tips, send them our way. Send them our way. Yes, this was tonight's after show. We already have a show posted earlier, and you can check it out on Facebook or YouTube. Either place. Pick your pills or potion. All right, you guys. I'm your host, Chief Nosy Bystander. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hopefully no more news comes in. If it does, we'll be back. All right, bye-bye.